YouTube? This is going to be a big collection update. I'm updating pretty much my whole room. I built this shelf up. Well, I bought this shelf and put it together, and now I got myself more room because this is filling up. So I redid all of it, and this is what I pretty much came up with. So I got the masterpiece figures right here that I have. The shelf's much more wider and deeper into the shelf than the other one. So like that so far. This is my heroes shelf down here. I think you can't really see past that first row. But I'm telling you, I got a bunch of figures back there. I'm sorry for the lighting. I don't have a light with me right now to show you. Got a bunch of villains. Wow, the camera's not picking this up. The villains are in the back. And then there's Transformers 4 stuff. But coming to the top is what I'm starting to like now, is the Pacific Rim NECA figures. I am really enjoying these figures. So I went to Toys R Us one day. I got Crimson, Typhoon, and Striker. Striker ended up breaking at the right knee. There's some kind of problem with the figure. It wasn't just one. I went there the next day. I picked up another Striker Eureka. But then I saw Scunner there, so I was like, oh, gotta get that. So I got Scunner and Striker Eureka. That Striker Eureka broke, so I had to go and get another one. Finally, the third Striker Eureka, which you see now, works. Then, the Battle Damage Gypsy Danger and Leatherback, I ordered the 2-pack. I actually have a big order coming on Monday. So today's Saturday. On Monday, I have a big order coming with Pacific Rim. When that order comes, I'm going to give you a hint. I'll be all caught up with the Pacific Rim stuff. Alright. So that's pretty much my overview of the whole shelf. So let's move on to my other stuff I did. So we got Metroplex. He's huge. You know, there's a regular Transformer Deluxe figure, and then there's Metroplex. So I didn't really change any of the figures that are on the walls, but I decided when I took my Marvel villains used to be right here. When I just took them down and put them on the new shelf, I decided, I'm going to expand the generations to the entire shelf. So, my Autobots from now on will be over here. My Decepticons will be over here. Now, if you remember, these guys built Ruination, and then the Combaticons built Bruticus. They were in their combiner mode because they didn't take up much space. I went ahead and just disconformed all of them so that I can see them, and it makes it look like I have a lot more Autobots because I don't have a bunch of Generation Autobots. But Metroplex is just so much fun to play with, and he's just huge. Over here, something new I did is I decided to get my Transformers animated stuff out. So got some Decepticons there, and again the lighting I don't know. See, in person I can see everything. Like, there's no shadow really at all. But then the camera's just not picking up. Like, I have the Starscream is right behind the lockdown there, and you can see Shockwave and Blitzwing. So you go down, and I put the Autobots that I got for the animated. So my Transformers animated stuff, finally got to put that stuff out. So that's all the changes on that side of the shelf, and I'll go over here. A couple changes I did was I had to lower the shelf. As you can see, it's lower than the one next to it here. I had to lower it because that Megator back there could not fit without me. I had to lower it. So, the Marvel Universe figures, I can't really see them as good as I used to, which sucks. That's the only thing I can really do with that shelf now is Marvel Universe figures. Nothing else is going to really fit. So I'll just have to leave it like that. But I moved my Masters of the Universe down just because they were up there, and I wanted to take them down. Like, I don't know. I didn't really like them up there. They were too far spread out because I barely have any Masters of the Universe, and they were too far spread out. So yeah, moving on. I think Robotech Megatron's just standing there now. Got my box stuff all over the place. I picked this up the other day. I got some new stuff, which I'll go through. I went on vacation, like I said. That's where I got Crimson Typhoon, Scunner, and Striker. Got all of those. Picked up this from the comic book shop down there. It's the Steve Rogers. And I don't think this is the variant. It's got the blue tint. It was only $15, mint on card. So I picked that guy up. Wasn't gonna hesitate with that. I needed the Terrax piece anyway. So pretty much the bottom two shelves and then the Marvel Universe shelf have not changed, but everything else over here has changed. So and over here on my big shelf, I got 3 Marvel Legends while I was down there, and then of course the Pacific Rim stuff I just showed you. And then I got back here and I ordered a whole bunch of Pacific Rim stuff. So the thing that I ordered separately was the Leatherback and Gypsy 2-pack, but then I ordered a bunch of stuff off of Big Bad Toy Store, which is coming in on Monday. So pretty much gotta wait 2 more days and it'll be here. So the next thing that I got from there was the Phoenix. Picked her up. She's great. She was $25 mint on card. All these things are like they're unopened. And then the last thing I got there for $15, it was right next to Steve Rogers, and I was just like, gotta get them both. Was the Dakin, the Dark Avengers Wolverine, you could say. I got him. So this is pretty much my collection thing. There's pretty much enough room on each shelf, like height-wise, for stuff that I want to go on that shelf to fit. I'm sitting here looking at all the shelves. The shelf down here, the reason it's so far down compared to the shelf above it is because if you can't really see it, but Galactus is in the corner, well, you can see his hand. And he couldn't not fit. I even measured it. He could not fit unless I moved that shelf down as far as it could go. And then Galactus could fit underneath there. Barely. So, the heroes, the shelves that the heroes are on, actually, it's connecting the shelves together, kind of like the top and the bottom do. Because it's so tall, it needs an extra stabilizer in the middle, which is that shelf. It's connected to the shelf, the sides of the shelf. So I mean, like, this shelf right here, this shelf, and the villains right there, I just put them in wherever I wanted them to go. But the one with my heroes on it, and then of course the very, very top shelf, and then the very, very bottom, you had to assemble those together, like hammer them in, that kind of thing. So, look for an unboxing video coming up very soon of the Pacific Rim figures I have ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. It's going to be a lot of stuff, so I just want to show it all off. And also, did you guys see at Comic-Con the 2.0 Gypsy Danger? It looks pretty nice. Like, of course, it wasn't painted, but I mean, it looks like they fixed the problems that I've found with that Gypsy Danger. I wanted this because I like the battle damage, I like the look of him. I also wanted this one because it came with the swords. Now I heard the 2.0 is not going to come with swords, but they will put little things in the wrists where you can put these swords that came with this Gypsy Danger into the 2.0 version, which is great. My masterpiece. So that's pretty much my collection. It's Transformers 4 stuff. Yeah, so unboxing video coming very soon for those. So catch me on Monday. Peace.